everyone, this is my third time trying to film this video. I don't know, one more time. I was not looking forward to filming this already because we didn't meet the goals that we had wanted to meet, although we did do pretty good, so I shouldn't be too disappointed in us, but I was not looking forward to filming it, and now I've had to film it 3 times. So this is what carried over from last month. We have our slip fees, our cell phone, our internet was a little cheaper because I did overpay a couple months ago. We have our storage unit, which still is not small. We're hoping to do that, get a smaller storage unit. One of our goals was to decrease the grocery budget by 10%. Kind of did pretty good on that. We were hoping to get around 500. We did 510.80, so that was pretty good. And mainly it was because Pat splurged on some artisan flour. He's really into making bread and pizza dough and things like that, and he wanted to try some artisan flour. So yeah, that's that. Alcohol, we spent 100. Usually we budget 200, so we did okay. We just had a party weekend with the neighbors, lots of party animals on the dock, and people were visiting, so there was just lots of outdoor drinking that we're too weak to say no to. As far as household, we got a shovel to help empty our composting toilet when we have to dump it once a month. We got propane tanks, bar soap, laundry soap, some really cool leak-proof lunch containers from Rubbermaid. Pat needed a new driver's license. He lost his. He went out of town, so he got some travel deodorant and toothpaste, and then he needed some deodorant for the boat. Household, that's laundry. We budget $30 a month. Now it's in its own category, so that is for us to go to the laundromat. Pets, we were really under by $67.29, so that went into their sinking fund. Travel and bus, we went over a little bit. I needed the inner tubes replaced on my bike, and I ride my bike to work, so we went over a little bit in that category. Medical, we didn't spend anything on medical. We didn't put it in a sinking fund. We just kept it for everything that we went over in the budget. And then, let's see, pocket money, we both spent ours. As far as fun money goes, we went to a little bit under what we usually spend. We usually budget 200. Again, this month we were trying to half and not spend any alcohol. Instead, we spent most of what we budget for our fun money usually, and half of alcohol. So we did okay. We did better than usual. Proud of us. Pat got a traffic ticket. He had his cell phone in his hand. He was trying to find his headphones to plug into it to answer a business call, but yeah, he picked it up, had it in his hand, so he got the ticket. So that's that. Cost a little bit of money to pay it online. We mailed a gift to my mom. Boat stuff. We paid somebody on the dock to weld our wheel. It had a crack in it. We paid somebody else was going to sew our umbrella back on because our stitching came undone on our jib, our head sail. But his sewing machine doesn't go through the corner patch of the jib, so we had to bring it to a professional, and we ended up just getting all this umbrella replaced, so that is going to be a big thing for next month, a big bill. We got some ball bearings and some dry lube for the furler up front, and rented a carpet cleaner and did all of our upholstery in the boat better. Instead of alcohol, we spent $20 on some swim goggles. There's a pool near us that is free. We've been trying to swim at least once a week. And when we don't spend our budgeted money in alcohol, we put it into a sinking fund down here for things that are fun that we want to get. So things like we want to buy a kayak, hiking shoes, just things we drink because of a stress reliever, and it's an addiction, and we like to drink. So we want to try to change those addictions to new things like hiking, swimming, being active, going for kayaks, things like that. So the under alcohol category goes into a sinking fund. It does not go to debt or anything like that. So anyway, so I took what we had left over. So we usually budget $200 for alcohol or $50 a week. So I took what we spent on alcohol out of that, and then I subtracted the 20 that we bought goggles with. So that's that. Debt. Let's see, out of gifts, we didn't put $18 into the sinking fund for gifts because we spent it on some gift items. And then debt, paid my dad $50 for my school loan. This is an interest-free loan. And then the boat loan, we paid an $800 payment. So we're trying to pay that off pretty quickly. We're trying to get down to 60 a year. We'll see if we can do that. And then hopefully in February, my dad will be able to take over this loan and decrease our interest by half. So for school, he doesn't charge interest, but he's going to take over this loan. And then at least we're paying him the interest instead of the bank. So yeah, that's nice. And we're paying a lot less interest when we pay it to him. So $100 into our plane tickets sinking fund category. This is for us to either bring family out or to go visit family on the mainland. Budgeted for $100 in the rigging category, which we did not put in, and for the jib. But I don't think we're going to meet our goal of getting $1,000 in the rigging category by the end of the year because we've just got a big bill for the jib. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully that'll be like a tax return and everything will go towards our category for doing a haul out on our boat, which needs to be done. So insurance, that's so that we can pay our insurance when it's due for a year. That's our gifts category, our under and alcohol category, and this is what we are bringing over next month's budget. So yeah, that is what we got going on this month. Again, that was my third time running through this, so I hope it all made sense. But thank you for watching, and stick around to see how next month's doing.